Live with CDP Sports Talk, a weekly sports and entertainment podcast sponsored by Barry Cullen Chevrolet. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and LinkedIn. And on audio via Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor FM, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Radio Public, and TuneIn. Now, here's your host, Chris Palme.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to season 14, episode 26, overall 741 of Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show, brought to you by our friends at Barry Cullen Chevrolet Dealership, located at 905 Woodlawn Road West in the Guelph Auto Mall. Check out their website, barrycullen.com, for the newest selection of new and pre-owned GM vehicles, along with their great selection of all-electric vehicles, EVs, they call them, and Cadillac vehicles as well. You can reach the dealership, call them at 519-824-0210 and tell them Chris Palme sent you, or you can email them at info@barrycullen.com. Barry Cullen Chevrolet Dealership has been family run and operated here in the city of Guelph since 1969. I hope everyone is doing well on this warm, humid Thursday, July 30th, 2026. And I'm looking forward to my guest tonight. This is her sixth appearance over the last couple of years. She is a WWE super fan, my WWE insider, and she's a Braun Breaker cosplayer as well. And we're going to talk SummerSlam 2026 coming up. It's now a two-day event taking place at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm going to bring my guest on right now. Her name is Niki Whitehorse, and I'm happy to have her on. 1 second. Since she's a Braun Breaker fan, we're going to have to do this. Hello, Niki. How are you?
Oh, come on. I should be dogs barking.
I had to do the boo. Hey, good news. I think the audio echo is gone.
Really? Well, go figure.
Yes. So that's good news. But hey, Niki, I want to say thank you so much for coming on for a sixth time in the last 2 years. Yeah. And I'm excited to talk to you a little bit about the WWE's SummerSlam coming up this Saturday and Sunday. Niki, what time does it start at?
Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, it's an early one.
Yep, it's early.
I wonder why they're not doing it in prime time, later at night.
I don't know. That's strange. It's very strange.
That's something I would like to ask Paul Levesque or somebody affiliated with the WWE. Because I remember when SummerSlam first started back in August of 1988. It was a one-day event, and it was usually at the end of August. Because for me, being 16 years old back in 1988, basically SummerSlam spelt the end of summer. Because as soon as SummerSlam event was over, school would be back in and stuff like that. Technically, the first SummerSlam wasn't really in 1988 at Madison Square Garden in New York. It was really August 1986 in Toronto at Exhibition Stadium. They had a big event called the Big Event, which was kind of before SummerSlam, and they had it in Toronto outdoor at Exhibition Stadium. It's now been demolished. They had 68,000 fans there for Hulk Hogan against Paul Orndorff, and to me, that big event in August of 86 was kind of the first SummerSlam, and then August 1988, the first one officially took place at Madison Square Garden with the Mega Bucks, Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant going against the Mega Powers, Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan. So this is the 38th edition of SummerSlam. Niki, which one was your first one that you started watching?
Oh, the first one. Well, back when I during the Attitude Era, I didn't watch any PLEs just because, my parents wouldn't pay for them for me, because I kind of had to sneak around and watch it anyway, wrestling in general. So it wasn't until probably Royal Rumble 2017 is when I first came back to wrestling, embraced wrestling. It was probably the first PLE that kind of opened my eyes to the wrestling world, and I haven't stopped watching since.
Hey, that it's scary. That's almost 10 years ago now.
I know. I know. But yeah.
But how's things in your part of the woods in Utah right now?
Oh my goodness, it's hot. We have a lot of fires. I don't know if you know of the restaurant
Same
Costa
here.
Vida. There's a chain restaurant around here called Costa Vida. There's one by the mall. Someone was lighting fireworks over at the mall during the 4th of July and lit my favorite restaurant on fire, which I'm not too happy about. But that goes to show, like, if there's a fireworks ban, maybe not launch fireworks during a fireworks ban.
Yeah, I think they're going to start banning them here because there's too many people that are not responsible with fireworks, and they should only be done by people that are actually trained and know how to use them.
Yeah, I think another big thing here is drones. The drone shows are becoming more popular than fireworks shows, which I'm
actually
glad,
that's true. That's actually true because they have them over here too, and I think the drone shows are more interesting.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Absolutely. So, anyways, yeah, we've had enough fires here in Ontario and then out west, and now parts of the States are on fire, parts of Europe's on fire. It's like a lot of doom and gloom.
Yes.
Why don't we just, for maybe the next hour, we'll just focus on some sports entertainment and yes, have fire for sure. Niki, before we get into SummerSlam 2026, gotta ask you, how did you end up with a 12-pack of mug root beer? Thanks in part to Braun Breaker. How did that all come about? I thought that was great that you posted that.
Yeah. that was interesting and fun, and thank you so much, Mug Root Beer. So basically, I'm really active on Instagram, especially when Braun Breaker posts anything, because someone who does a lot of social media content for him, I just want to push his stuff out as much as I can, as a fan. So I saw that commercial he did. It kind of made me laugh. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cute. And I made a comment on that video. I also reposted it, as I usually do. Mug Root Beer saw my comment, reached out to me, saying that they wanted to send me some free root beer because of it. And I was like, okay, let's do this. So they sent it off to me. I received it, and I made a little video just thanking them and, adding the little video of, Braun's little commercial in there in the beginning. So, yeah, it was cool. And then even Mug Root Beer, I don't know if it was on TikTok or Instagram, they even liked the video. That was neat.
Well, that's good. That is a really good customer service PR move by them.
Yes.
Because you're promoting their brand, but also it's nice for them to do that for you and Braun Breaker as well. And it's your content creation is growing all the time too. And that's another thing too for the WWE. It's important for social media. Almost every league now, sports league, even the WWE, you need to get on social media. And I think there's some advantages to it. The only bad thing is the KFAB, like, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, bad guys and good guys would separate and the fans would actually really think they are, but times are changing. But times are
see that now.
But times are changing now too. So
yeah.
But that is a nice treat. Are you going to have one or two of those root beers for SummerSlam?
Absolutely. Planning on it. Maybe root beer floats. We'll see.
Oh, I was going to say, I used to have those as a kid, root beer floats with ice cream. Vanilla ice cream and root beer go hand in hand.
Yep.
And a little whipped cream and a cherry on top.
Oh, that sounds perfect.
Can you have two? Can you have two for me? I can't drink pop anymore, but please have two for me. I miss Mug Root Beer and A&W Root Beer here in Canada.
Nice. So it was funny because my son, he reached out to me after I posted that, and he's like, you're not going to drink up all the root beer, Mom, right? No, I'll say some for you too. He was pretty jealous that I got free root beer from Mug.
We have a couple of viewers on. We have a real estate agent from Toronto on, Jennifer. She's watching on Instagram. And my co-host of the other show I do called the Small Talk Podcast with Marlene Sharp and myself. She's watching from Los Angeles as well. And that's what I love about this show. I get people from around the world, different countries watching this show. And I want to say, hey, thank you again, Niki, for coming on. Hey, since I got you on here, you want to show your audience your championship belt again?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is the World Heavyweight Championship belt. I
They got your name on it? Does it have your name on it?
Not yet. No, but you know, once he gets the title, then I'm gonna get his plates and stick it on there.
You should have your own plate. You should have your own plate.
My old plate?
You should have your own plate on there.
Oh, my own plate?
Yeah.
Like custom plates? I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have the other title belt or just that one?
Just this one right now. I want to get the Intercontinental because he had the Intercontinental. I just have the toy version. Maybe the NXT some point, you know, because he had the NXT. But if he gets the Undisputed, I'll have to shell out $500 and get the Undisputed.
Do you think the toy version would fit me?
I don't know. It barely fits me.
So, but yeah, some of the belts I like, some of them I don't like. Now, which belt out of all of them do you currently like the most?
Oh, other than this beauty, I would say the Intercontinental is probably my favorite because China had it twice. So, and this is before they had the women's Intercontinental title, the actual men's title. She had it twice. Yeah. So, I think her version, the version she had when she held it, is probably my favorite version.
I kind of like the title belts back from the 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. And sometimes simple is fine. They just keep changing it all the time, too. And it's like, I don't know. To me, I'm hoping they go back to one champion. Honestly, I know times have changed, but it would be nice to have one world heavyweight champion instead of having two. In my opinion, they should go back to having one world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do like the fact that the women's have the women's heavyweight championship, and they also have the Intercontinental Championship, Tag Team Championship. I just think to make it more legitimate, you need to have one champion for each. I don't know. Right. I just like to go back to what it was, but we'll see. Anyways, Nikki, hopefully you enjoy your mug root beer, and I thought that was great. And you're doing a good job with your content creation on social media.
Thank you.
All right, Nikki, we're going to get into the hard questions. We're going to go into the fire here, which is SummerSlam 2026, a two-day event being held at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota, the home of the Vikings. I want your overall thoughts on SummerSlam now becoming a two-day event like WrestleMania. And I don't expect you to agree with me. I think one day for this event is sufficient.
I don't think 2 days works for every single PLE, but for SummerSlam, I can kind of see it. I know recently, I know they do like meet and greets and stuff at SummerSlam, which I appreciate. I know they recently had Fanatics out in New York. I believe it was last month. In fact, I think next year I'm going to be there in New York and meeting up with some other cosplayers and hopefully see Braun Breaker and a lot of the other wrestlers there. I just feel kind of like the Fanatics event and SummerSlam should kind of be mixed together a little bit. To be honest, I don't mind it being a 2-day event with all the matches that are happening. I think it'll be kind of hard to squeeze it all in one day. It's just kind of expanded, I think, in the last 3 years where it needs to be in two days. But I don't agree that it should be the case for every single PLE. SummerSlam and WrestleMania, it makes sense.
I was going to ask you this too, Nikki. Do you find how many cosplayers are there currently, and do you find there's more and more people getting into that?
Yes, for the absolutely. WWE? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's growing like crazy. Like the WWE cosplayers, most of them are out east. They're based out east, so I don't, of course, I can't just go out east all the time. So I am looking forward to like going to some events out east to meet up with them. Just talking with a couple of them over what happened at Fanatics, I'm stoked for next year.
Braun Breaker, do you feel he should be a babyface, or what's going on with him?
Ooh, so much talk about him right now. Finally, and it's funny because I've been saying all this stuff for months, but now it's finally coming out, and I'm glad it's coming out. I see that he's going to be embraced by fans as a babyface. I don't know if you watched Unreal or seen what happened, but everything that happened with Royal Rumble, like he was supposed to win Royal Rumble, and knowing that was Triple H's decision to pull him out of that because it didn't want to like force that to the fans, and seeing the fans' reaction, like we kind of wanted to see that. That felt really good. I mean, Braun should feel really good about that. He does have a big fan backing, and people are going to back him up if he becomes champion. I don't like how they put Roman Reigns as the champion again. If you want to talk about forced, I think, yeah, right now, I mean, he's in a weird spot. He's in the Vision. He's kind of a background character. I don't know if you notice the last 2 or 3 weeks, he's been kind of like the background character. I think there's a story behind that, why he's the background character. I think we're going to start seeing some cracks. Something's going to happen. I have a lot of ideas in my head what's going to happen, where he's going to break away from the Vision, or Bronson Reed's going to return, and it's going to be like the original Vision versus this new weird Vision with Logan and Austin and Maxine. Something's going to happen to that effect, where it's going to boost him up again into the main light, where he can go towards that world championship.
In my opinion, I think they're underusing him, and I think he would be better as a baby face. I really do, and I think it's time. I think he's ready for this. And the thing is, you know what you got with Roman Reigns, you know what you got with CM Punk. It's like it's time to go with the younger generation, and it's like long term. Like Cody Rhodes has already had the title, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. The people are kind of getting tired of that, and they need younger generation. And I think Braun Breaker should get the heavyweight title at some point.
I agree. And I think I have a feeling something's going to come out of this. I really do. I'm not going to stop believing that something's going to come out of this. So,
do you see him turning babyface in the near future, or you think they'll keep him heel a bit longer?
I think you're going to see a total revamp of Braun Breaker here soon, to be honest.
Do you think he'll use the Steiner name at some point?
No.
You don't think
he's still going to be Braun Breaker. No, I don't think he's going to be Steiner unless he leaves WWE and goes to like AEW or something.
Yeah.
Then he might become, Steiner, but I still see him as Braun Breaker.
How much do you feel that he's improved in the last year as a wrestler? And
incredibly. Like,
what about his mic skills? Do you feel his mic skills are good enough?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's hilarious. Like if you see him if you see clips of him and TikTok and everything of him, just around the ring, when his tag team partner is fighting, he's hilarious. He's great on the mic. He definitely reminds me of Scott. He doesn't hold back.
Yes. By the way, they showed a clip yesterday from 1984. Bret and Owen Hart against the Steiner brothers back in 1994. And I'm like, oh my God, that was like 32 years ago. That's hard to believe.
Right?
Yes. So, yeah. But definitely, I just think I just think it's time for him to get a championship opportunity at some point, and hopefully soon. And anyways, Nikki, let's get to some other questions. Do you feel Minneapolis, Minnesota is a good location for SummerSlam 2026?
Absolutely. I think it's great. It's the middle of the country somewhat, and perfect. People can get out there. I think another reason I like the 2-day SummerSlam is that, WrestleMania this coming up year, like in 2027, is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Yep. So not a lot of fans are going to be able to go to Saudi Arabia to watch it. So having something in the States, like SummerSlam, kind of like same level sort of WrestleMania. It's going to give people an opportunity to go see it.
Nikki, can I ask you for a big favor? I just want to play a little clip of an interview I did with a baseball player. It's about 4 minutes long, 4.5 minutes long, and then we'll get back to doing the SummerSlam. Is that okay?
That's fine.
The clip's about 4.5 minutes, and then we'll get back to wrestling. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Yeah.
1 second.
going to do in the second half because of it.
How do you like pitching here at Bernie Arbor Stadium? The dimensions seem to be quite bigger than normal ballparks.
Yeah, compared to some of the other ballparks in this league, it's definitely bigger than your Jack Couches and your Fergie Jenkins. But I love pitching here. The fans here are great. It's always fun pitching at home, right? It's always good energy. So anytime you get a home start, you get a little bit amped up for it.
This season, which hitter has been your most challenging hitter to go against in this league?
I'd say Miguel Geraldo on Guelph. He's from just facing him, and then plus what I've seen, what he's done against us. He's a tough out. He's done a lot of damage against us. He covers a lot of the plate. So every time he comes up, it's you got to be on your A game. You got to execute and have a good plan.
Finally, Owen, thoughts on your no-hitter last year against Kitchener and how special that was?
Yeah, it was really special. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people asked me about how I felt. I was really excited for the team. If you look back, it was Luis Bernardo's first game as the actual manager. We had a new catcher in, and he had 2 home runs, 5 RBIs that day. The team played great defense behind me. So when the no-hitter happened, it felt more like we did that collectively. So I always look back at that as a fun thing that we achieved as a group. So it's always a fun memory for sure.
As a baseball player and pitcher, I have to ask you this: do you have any rituals or superstitions?
Rituals, yeah. Basically, just kind of keep it to my routine, right? You kind of develop it over the course of your career. Some things might change, phase in, phase out, but you try and keep it consistent. I like to kind of have my same kind of warm up, same kind of pregame routine, essentially, just to sort of put your mind at ease, helps relax, and then get yourself ready mentally for the game and physically. So that would be my ritual.
Favorite walk-off song, if you had one?
Favorite walk-off song? Oh, my Can't Stop by Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's been my walkout song since I got in the league, the opening guitar riff. Every time I hear it, I'll play it in the car. It comes on, I get goosebumps. So it works, so I stick with it.
And finally, who are some of your baseball influences and mentors, and what's a fun fact about Owen Boone?
Baseball influences and mentors. I got to give a shout out to Mike Lumley, head coach of the London Badgers, and just retired from the head coach at Western University. He's been coaching in London and really putting London on the map for baseball for his entire career. He was great. He got me introduced to pitching and to baseball, so I'm really grateful for him for everything that he put in to the game. Fun fact about me, I can remember any line from a movie and recite it whenever. So that's it. If school was a movie, I would get perfect every time.
And finally, Owen, where can the fans follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram, Owen_Boone. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Thank you, Owen, so much for this interview. Continued success this year with the Cardinals, and appreciate the time for the interview.
Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate your time. Thanks for the questions.
Thank you, Niki, for letting me air this interview. It looks like our audio feedback's back. I unfortunately had to make a timeout. So thank you for letting me play this video earlier.
Oh, no worries. That was cool.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just try logging off and logging back on again?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
And I do apologize for that. Okay, guys, Niki will be back on. I think it's because when I played a video, the audio feedback came back on. I was going to play that interview with Owen Boone from the Hamilton Cardinals later on in the show. Unfortunately, I had to call a timeout, or an audible they do in sports. So we're going to bring Niki back on, Niki Whitehorse, and we're going to get back into more of SummerSlam and also day one of SummerSlam, which takes place on Saturday, August 1st. So we're going to bring back Niki, and hopefully the audio feedback will be gone too. Hey, Niki, are you back?
I am. Is it working?
Yeah, I think it was because of that video. But again, I do apologize. I had to call an audible. You know, audible in football, where you're the quarterback or a pitcher, you got to change the plan. So thank you so much. I was going to play that interview at the end of the show, but you should always have a plan A and B. A quick funny story about me before we get back into wrestling. I was at a pro football practice a couple weeks ago here, covering the team and going to interview some players, and my belt broke. And my pants were coming down, and everyone's like, Chris, you're going to have to go home to get another belt. I'm like, nope. I walked right to my car, and they're like, you carry another belt in your car? And I'm like, yeah.
Hey.
And I said, yeah, you should always do that. Unfortunately, today's belts for men don't seem to last as long as they used to. So I always have a plan B and a plan C, whatever you do. And I thank you so much for your patience with that audible. And let's get back into SummerSlam, Niki. And I promise no more stories about me.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. As a cosplayer, I totally get it.
So
you got to be prepared.
Yes. Anyways, Niki, I wanted to get your thoughts on the day one matches of SummerSlam, and of course the main event of CM Punk, who takes 3 months off and then gets the title given back to him, defending the title against Cody Rhodes, who now everybody's sick of. But a couple years ago, they wanted Cody to get the title. And do you see any of these two turning heel during or after their match? And how do you see this match going between Cody and CM Punk?
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. If it's a clean match, it's going to be a boring match. And it's not going to be something I'm going to look forward to if it's a clean, boring match. I see interference with this match, 100%. Is it Sami Zayn? Is it Gunther? I don't know. I could see them running in. I think maybe Randy Orton's going to run into this match. I think he's going to return. And maybe, yeah, I see Randy Orton. I think it's going to end into disqualification. I don't see it being clean. If it is clean, it's going to be boring. We don't, like... I like CM Punk. Cody Rhodes, yeah, you're right. Like, he's kind of turning into Roman Reigns, where, like, he's had been the title holder for so long. He keeps gaining it back again, where it's becoming stale, you know? CM Punk having it, retaining it, I don't really see that happening either. But Randy Orton coming in and disrupting it, that's going to be something.
I believe Sami Zayn is going to interfere in this match.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Seeing how CM Punk is his first...
I want to know, who is he going to help? Is he going to help CM Punk or Dusty Rhodes? Or Cody. I'm sorry, Cody.
It's fine.
Cody.
It's fine.
I had Dusty on my mind.
I know who you meant. I don't see him helping Cody. He'll try to maybe help Cody, but then not help Cody. You know what I mean?
I think I see CM Punk retaining.
Yeah.
And I agree with the outside interference.
If it's not clean, if there's interference, then I think it's going to be a good match. But if it's a clean match,
Do you see this being a short match, 5 minutes or less, or do you see this being a 15 to 20 minute match?
I'll say 10 to 15 minutes.
I got it between 15 and 20, but I'm going to go with CM Punk retaining the title, and I think outside interference. Do you see CM going heel, or do you see Cody Rhodes going heel?
I am hoping Cody goes heel, just because we need something different from him.
Is there a chance that they're afraid to put him heel because of what happened with John Cena?
Maybe, but I think there's too many fans that are like behind seeing Cody Rhodes as heel. That's the difference. I mean, I think John Cena going heel was just really weird for me.
At the end of his career, they should have done that. They should have done that when he was in his prime, instead of waiting until he's on a retirement tournament.
Exactly.
So, I don't know about CM Punk, because CM Punk is great on the mic, and he could get roller heat turning heel again.
Yeah.
So
I can see that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the next match, Niki. So what are you saying? You're agreeing with me? CM Punk retains the title?
Yeah, I can see CM Punk retaining. I can.
By outside interference. I think we're in agreement on that.
Absolutely.
All right, Niki. This to me could be a main event of the match as well. Hell in the Cell match. Obi against Brock. Who do you see winning this classic confrontation?
Well, I think we're still saying that Brock is going to retire after this match. So, is he gonna let Oba win and go over? I don't know. For me, it's like, okay, King of the Ring, Night of Champions. Oba wins. I thought it was for a championship belt at SummerSlam. So why is Oba not going for a championship belt at SummerSlam? and then they come back and they say, "Oh no, it's for a future championship." Like, so it's basically Money in the Bank. He can just, I don't know what they're doing with that. I think he was kind of like, I think it was just the writing on the wall that Oba and Brock were going to meet together at SummerSlam before Night of Champions. I don't know. It just seems a little weird to me that he won King of the Ring and is going after Brock Lesnar just to fight him.
Do you see this being a squash match for Oba?
Mm-hmm.
To show his dominance? You think it's going to be a quick match? 5 minutes or less?
Yeah, it's going to be strong, hard-hitting, quick. I don't know.
Because I'm going to go with Oba winning in a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
They're building him up. And to me, I think the next two champions should be Oba. And obviously, I think he should be a champion, and Braun. To me, those are the future. That's where they should be going to, the future. Oba and Braun. If they got to continue to have two heavyweight champions, you know what you're getting with Roman Reigns. You know what you're getting with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. I think it's time to go with the younger generations for the heavyweight titles. Most of the titles.
Yep.
So, okay, so you agree Oba will win this match and in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Do you feel this is Brock Lesnar's last match?
I think so. Now the real question is Paul Heyman going to take on Braun again? Is he going to go after Oba and try to be Oba's spokesman, or is Paul Heyman just going to leave too as well?
I'm going to say this off the record, or on the record here. I think Paul's going to betray Brock and go with Oba. I think he's going to...
I was thinking the same thing. Yep.
That's how I see it. Paul Heyman's always got a backup plan, and I think he's going to go with Oba. Now, I don't know if they're going to, and I don't know if they're going to turn him heel or not, but it might be, I don't know if they're going to keep him babyface or heel, but if Paul joins him, then he's definitely turning heel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're in agreement on 2 out of 2 matches, Nikki. The next one is the WWE Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan against Io Sky. Who do you see winning this match? And do you feel the fans are tired of Liv Morgan?
Yeah. I think Io's going to take it off Liv just because Liv is cursed. Liv is cursed by Danhausen. She's not going to win.
And the other title, I guess it's a ladder match with 4 women in it as well. Rhea Ripley can't won't be back for a while, I take it, with her injury.
Yeah, so I think it's like the number 1 contender for when she does return. We got Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte, and then I think tomorrow we're gonna find out if it's Lash Legend or Julia. Probably Lash Legend, I'm thinking. There's also talk that there might be a 6 girl who might be in that. Maybe Naomi. I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. I think it's really going to come down to Jade and Charlotte for that ladder match.
I think Jade will get it. I think she'll get it. Yeah. I think they're going to give her the title again. Oh, by the way, Shatter Hawk is watching on YouTube. That's what I think too. Paul Heyman might betray Lesnar.
Mm-hmm. We all know Paul.
And that means Oba will be a heel. But as for this match, I'm getting tired of Liv Morgan. I think somebody from Judgment Day is going to interfere and cost Liv the match. I think Io Sky will win, but I think there's going to be outside interference, and we'll see what happens with Liv Morgan. But I think we've had enough of the Judgment Day. Same with the Bloodline. I think it's time to move on from the Bloodline and Judgment Day, in my opinion.
Agreed. Like, everyone I talked to about the Judgment Day is like, we're over it. We just kind of fast forward through those segments anyway. Like, I don't know.
What's your thoughts on Raquel Rodriguez finally winning a title, winning the Intercontinental title? Thoughts on that?
I love Sol Ruca. I was kind of sad to see that she lost the title, but I'm kind of I'm still happy for Raquel.
They didn't give Sol Ruca a long time with that title. So obviously they must felt that she wasn't drawing well as the Intercontinental Champion, or the IC Champion.
Yeah, the IC Champion.
So, all right, let's get on to another match, Nikki. The 6-man tag team match between LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys against the Usos and Jacob Fatu. What's your prediction for a result in this match?
My husband loves Solo, so honestly, I kind of see LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys winning. And I kind of see Royce Keys and LA Knight betraying Solo. Because it seems like everyone's turning their back on Solo recently. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see the three of them winning.
I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to go with the Usos and Jacob Fatu. And I do think you're right. Something's going to happen between LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. But I do think the Usos and Jacob Fatu will win this match.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to this match too?
I am. It'd be interesting. I love seeing Solo last week on, what was it, SmackDown? Was it SmackDown or Raw? No, it was Raw. He came out. He was phenomenal on the mic. I love what they're doing with Solo. I mean, kind of like a character switch a little bit, but he was hilarious. It was amazing.
Do you like what the WWE is doing with the Uso brothers? Are they baby faces or heels, or what are they now with the fan base?
They're part of the bloodline. I don't know. Like, whatever that means.
It doesn't. It's not like the old days where there's a clear-cut baby face and heel. Now there's like in-betweeners, or we don't know what they are, and I just don't know if they're using the Usos right here.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm gonna go with the Usos and Jacob Fatu winning. I believe they will cheat to win the match, but I think LA Knight and Royce Keys and Sikoa, there's going to be a falling out after the match, from my opinion.
Now that you say that, I think in that case, I can see the Usos and Jacob Fatu winning just to cause that fallout, blaming Solo somehow.
And you did say Naomi. Do you see one or two wrestlers returning for SummerSlam as surprise? Obviously, Naomi, you brought,
and Randy Orton. They keep saying Kevin Owens, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really seen much talk about that.
They're doing a good job keeping it quiet, because nowadays it's hard to keep stuff from the fans with the internet and social media and that too nowadays.
Yes.
Out of all three of these ones, which one do you want to see back the most? If you could only pick one of them, which one out of the three?
Randy Orton. Yep.
Do you think Randy Orton's going to come back as a heel?
I hope so. I hope he comes back, and I hope he gets a championship, even if it's for a little bit. You know, he needs to be, was it number 15?
Yeah, it would be number 15 for him.
Number 15. Mm-hmm.
Because I imagine his career is coming to the end too.
Yeah.
And same with CM Punk. I think CM Punk, in my opinion, by the end of this year, I think CM Punk will hang it up by the end of 2026.
Yep, totally agree with that. Especially now that he's had like both the World Heavyweight and now the Undisputed.
Not much more for him to do, and he's headline WrestleMania too. So everything he wanted to do when he came back, he's already accomplished. And now he's gonna have the match against a friend of his, Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Nikki, let's get to this one. This is a six-woman tag team match. Fatal Influence against Niki, Bria, and Paige. Do you see a heel turning coming from one of the Bellas, and who do you see getting the win?
Ooh, I think I don't like them. I don't like the Bella Twins. I don't like them. I like Paige. I see them winning though. I see them winning this, and then they're gonna boot out Paige because Nikki's back and she's not injured anymore. Of course, they're gonna boot out Paige. Paige is just only there because Nikki Bella got hurt.
I'm gonna go with
good for Paige though.
I'm gonna go with Fatal Influence to win this match, and I think one of the Bellas is going to turn on Paige. I do agree that Paige, I don't think they're going to turn her heel, but I do think something's going to happen with one of the Bellas.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll see what happens there. I get another comment here. Shattered Hawk is watching on YouTube. Thank you, Shattered Hawk. The Bella twins are the best. I do feel something's going to happen in that match, but I do feel that, yeah, Paige will no longer be with them. They're going to have one of the Bellas feud with Paige, I think, going forward.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to that match? Or that kind of like, it's an okay match?
We call it a bathroom match where you go use the bathroom, get some food.
Now, this is a match I think it's going to be a great one.
Yes.
Nick Aldis hasn't wrestled in 3,000 days, and he was the SmackDown, or was he the Raw GM? The SmackDown or Raw? He was one of the brand's GMs, SmackDown GM, going against bitter Gunther. Everybody's saying Gunther should win this match. I think Nick Aldis is going to win this match. This is one of the matches I'm looking forward to.
Yes,
What's your thoughts?
So. I love Gunther. He's a great heel. He's an amazing heel. But this isn't. What was it? He did Michael. Why am I forgetting his last name? Remember earlier this year? What was it last year? He fought against the other commentator, Michael
Cole,
thank you. Yeah, it's not going to be like that at all because Nick Aldis is a wrestler, I mean, look at him. He's built. Yeah, it'd be cool to see Nick Aldis win.
And I think that would set Gunther off even more.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Would you like to see Gunther get another championship run and become a 3-time champion? Would you like to see him get a run again?
Absolutely. If it makes sense for the storyline, absolutely.
Yes, because to me, if they let him destroy Nick Aldis, then what was the point of all this? There has to be more of a story behind this. And I think Nick's going to win, but I think there's going to be outside interference.
Mm-hmm.
I think that outside interference will end up going against Gunther in the future, and Nick Aldis will come back to being a GM again at some point.
Maybe it's Michael Cole.
I don't think Nick Aldis is going to be the GM. I don't think Nick Aldis is going to be a 4-time wrestler. I think this is going to be a one and done at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, and then he's going to go back to being a GM again.
So I think he'll win, but I think he'll win with outside interference, and that person that interferes will end up feuding with Gunther, from my perspective.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyone who's watching our show right now, live stream on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram, if you got comments or questions for Niki or myself, please type them in the comment section like Shatterhawk has, and see if you agree with what we're predicting on these matches. But I see Nick Aldis winning with some kind of interference from somebody, and Gunther will have a new feud partner coming up. So, all right, Niki, we've completed day number 1. Overall assessment of day 2 of SummerSlam at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota.
Ooh, it's a big match. We got the Roman versus Seth Rollins. Shield brother versus Shield brother, basically. I don't know. Honestly, I'm hoping for Roman Reigns to win. I don't know if Seth's gonna win. I don't know. I'm gonna be rooting for Roman, but I see it going either way. I think this is gonna be a great match. It's gonna be the match of the night. If there's any match that they could probably stick Braun Breaker in, it'll probably be this one. Although that's a dream and it's a hope and it's a prayer. I think it's gonna be epic no matter what happens. I'm going
to go with Roman Reigns to retain. And I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do it clean.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that happening.
I think Roman's going to keep the title until WrestleMania. And then I think WrestleMania is when he's going to drop it. I think they didn't put the belt on him for short term. I think they put it on until at least WrestleMania. What WrestleMania is coming up? 42?
43, I think.
43? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've heard that he's going to be at Money in the Bank, so that makes me think, he's probably still going to be champion. He's gonna still be champion.
Yeah, so I hope I'm wrong, but I think Roman's going to retain, and I think he's going to pin Seth cleanly. I think it'll be a clean ending in this match.
Finish it up. Finish up the feud.
Because I think this is the last match between these two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one is interesting. The intern women's championship ladder match, which you already you mentioned. Again, can you just mention which female superstars are involved in this ladder match, and how do you see this going as the intern championship until Rhea Ripley returns?
Right. I think it's going to be come down to Charlotte and Jade. And if we get if the rumors are true and another 6 girl runs out, I think it's going to be Naomi.
Any chance that she could get into this match and actually win it?
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would love to see that.
Because I think she was feuding with Rhea Ripley before she went out on maternity leave.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, you know what? I originally was gonna say Jade Cargill. I think you're right. I think Naomi's gonna come out of nowhere and win the title, and then go against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania or the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, Nikki, let's see. We've got a couple more matches to go over. Mm-hmm. This one is the undisputed WWE's #1 contender match. Finn Balor, who's now a babyface, against Sami Zayn, who's now apparently heel. Who do you see winning this match?
Sammy needs to sit down because Finn Balor to the moon. I see Finn Balor winning this. I would love to see Finn Balor against Cody Rhodes or CM Punk for the Undisputed. That would be a killer match.
I agree with you, Nikki, but I have a feeling they're going to let Sami Zayn win. I think Sami, who's already going crazy, is going to snap, and I think he's going to win this match. Unfortunately, they don't seem to want to do anything with Finn Balor.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with Sami to win this match, and I think it'll be not clean. It'll be some kind of brass knuckles or something, and some kind of cheating. Sami will cheat to win this match.
What if Sami Zayn interferes with a match with Cody and CM Punk, and then Cody goes and interferes with his match against this? Ooh, that could happen.
That's possible. So this might be one of the better matches in the card.
Yeah.
I still would like to see Finn Balor get at least a heavyweight title. Give him a run. I would mind seeing him getting a run. And let's see all that spam. I thought it was another comment, but unfortunately, sometimes you get bots on here too. So bots you can't escape even on StreamYard. But so you're gonna go with Finn Balor to win this match.
Balor to win.
Yeah, Balor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn, but I think Sami's gonna cheat to win the match.
I can see that happening.
Because I think they're gonna set up for a Sami Zayn and CM Punk rematch.
Yep.
All right, Nikki, we got 3 more matches to talk about. We'll break them down here. The first one, the United States Championship, Trick Williams against Baron Corbin, who came back to the WWE. How do you see this match going, Trick Williams against Baron Corbin?
I'm going to say Trick is going to win. He's going to retain. Although I do love Baron Corbin, he is one half of the Wolf Dogs. I'm glad to see him back, but I don't see him winning against Trick Williams.
I'm going to disagree with you. I'm going to go with Baron Corbin. They brought him back. I think he's going to win the title.
Yeah?
I think he's going to win it, yes. And then the Intercontinental Championship, Penta against Chad Gable, who's now a good guy, and he's never won it. I don't think he's ever won a title in the WWE.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I honestly, on this one, I see Chad Gable winning. Penta had the Intercontinental for a good long time. He still gets a pop, whether or not he has a belt or not. He is Penta. I can see it switching over to Chad Gable to kind of reinforce that babyface persona that they're trying to push for him right now.
Do you see a little similarities between Chad Gable and Kurt Angle?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think Chad Gable will be successful as a babyface?
Yeah, I think people embraced him more as a babyface than a heel. No one really liked him as a heel.
And I can't remember what her name was, but she turned heel. Do you think that's a good move to turn her heel?
Oh, Maxine?
Yes.
Yes.
You really do.
I think we need to let the story play out. I hate seeing Otis's heart broken again. I think we just let it play out. I don't like Austin Theory. I don't know what she sees in him, but you know, it is interesting and cool to see a female in the Vision. I think she's going to be the catalyst to break up the Vision, kind of. I think she's going to, like, weasel her way in and, you know, kind of, like, set some cracks up for the Vision to kind of, you know, implode into itself. But, yeah, I like her as a wrestler. I've always liked Maxine. It's interesting to see her in this new... She's kind of playing a heel character, you know, because of her new big bad boyfriend, you know. It's interesting. I like it. But, you know, as her... I think she's not good for the Vision. Because I think it's going to be the breakup point.
So who are you going with in the Intercontinental title? Penta or Chad Gable? I'm going to go with
Gable.
Chad.
Yeah,
Chad. We agree.
All the way.
We agree. See, we agree. And then the final match I want to talk about, the Human Monies. Can you just tell us about the Human Monies on a pole match? Dan Hauser, who's becoming a cult idol.
Yes,
and
yes.
Dominic Mysterio, who is drawing a lot of heat. To me, Dominic Mysterio is this era's honky tonk man, where he's just absolutely hated. The fans want to see him get the crap kicked out of him. They want to see him lose. And I think Dominic, I think, could be a great babyface, but I think he plays the heel character perfect. And Dan Hauser, just gimmicks, and that's what I liked about the WWE back in the 80s and 90s.
Same.
There was gimmick wrestlers, and I think they did a really nice job with him playing the character Dan Housen. So how do you see this match going? And just tell our fans the type of match this is. A gimmick match, obviously.
Right. Like, we have no supernatural characters anymore. They got rid of the Wyatt Six. He's like our only supernatural character. He's campy, he's fun. Against Dominic Mysterio, people are going to say, oh, the Judgment Day are going to help interfere with this. Well, don't forget that Danhausen has his own crew. He has the mini Danhausens. He's got The Miz. He has Kit Wilson. There's definitely people who could help him out. So I think there's going to be, obviously interference with this match. I do see Danhausen winning.
I have a feeling he's going to lose this match, and the many Danhausens are going to turn on him.
Ooh. Oh, but then he has someone under the cloth. Remember, he has someone he's working on in the back room that's covered with a cloth. That hasn't been revealed yet. Who that is? Is it Big Cass? We don't know.
I hope Danhausen wins this match, but I just have a feeling Dominic Mysterio is going to cheat to win this match and to get back his. Now, what's the story about the $100,000, Nikki? Can you just refresh us on that? How this feud started?
I think, okay, from what I understand, the Judgment Day came to Danhausen asking Danhausen if he could curse Oba because Oba was going to fight against Dom. And Danhausen's like, no. And he's like, I only do it for human money. So they brought him the money. Danhausen took the money and said no. And so basically the Judgment Day were like cheated out of the money. That's the gist of it. And so, yeah.
I hope I'm wrong, but I have a feeling Dominic Mysterio is going to cheat to win this match. Yeah,
well, he is Dirty Dom. That's what he does.
Now, is there one or two wrestlers that you're disappointed that they weren't in the SummerSlam? Or there's somebody that brought...
the big one.
That's a big one right there. How do they justify not having him at SummerSlam?
I don't know. Especially with everything that's going out. It's surprising.
Because if they keep misusing him, in my opinion, eventually when his contract's up, I could see him going to AEW because to me he's too talented and too much. He's just got so much going for him. But I think Triple H, I'd say this right to his face, Paul Levesque, I think he's holding him back. I think they're holding him back.
Yeah, yeah. Is he completely out of SummerSlam? I don't know. I won't say 100% he is out of SummerSlam. I still think there might be a chance he might come in somehow. Even if it's not SummerSlam, even if it's like next Monday or the next 2 or 3 weeks on Monday Night Raw, I think something big is going to happen with Braun Breaker. They wouldn't be talking about him this much without something happening.
What do you look forward to most watching SummerSlam, day 1 and day 2? What are you most excited for?
Let's see. Day 1, definitely the Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. That's the fight that I'm honed into. Night 2, definitely that Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
And for me, it's the Danhausen and Mysterio match.
Yeah, that's gonna be entertaining for sure.
Yeah, and the first one, I really think, in the first, what was the first day 1 match? I don't know. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes should be a very good match.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. In the day 1, I would say Oba against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
But I really look forward to the Hausen and Dominic Mysterio match. Dominic is so easy to hate and root against.
Yes, he is.
He's really good with that character. And he's such a talented wrestler as well. So I don't know. I think overall it's not a bad card. I guess there is going to be some things, twists and turns in here as well. Now, Nikki, as we wrap up this show, this is a new segment called Ask the Host CDP a Question. Do you have a question for me before we wrap the show up in a couple of minutes?
Yeah. So, what match are you looking forward to the most?
I'm gonna go on edge on this, and people are gonna say I'm crazy. I'm gonna say Danhausen against Dominic Mysterio,
Nice.
and the second match, Gunther against Nick Aldis. Those are the 2 matches I'm looking forward to, and then Obi against Brock Lesnar. So those are my 3.
Yeah.
Cody, CM Punk, okay, but I really want to see what they do with Gunther and Nick Aldis and Dan Hauser. I really like that character. It reminds me of the Papa Shango character of the 90s.
Yes.
If you remember Papa Shango, who was the Godfather too. And that's one of my favorite characters, the Godfather. But you can't have that character.
Have you seen the ice cream truck that Danhausen has at SummerSlam? Oh my gosh, you have to look it up.
He has an ice cream truck.
Ice cream, you have to look it up. It is hilarious.
I really hope they do give him a title at some point.
Me too.
Because I think his character's goofy and it's different, but it works. It's effective.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing how quick fans were to like him, to embrace him as a character. I was a little worried about it when I saw his physique because he has more of a cruiserweight physique,
Yeah.
But no, he's doing great.
How many Danhausers are there? 3, I think.
Oh gosh, I think there's like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I don't know. 4 or 5.
Who else would you like to see have a mini version of themselves?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Charlotte, that'd be cool. Little Charlottes.
And myself too. You got to do another digital flyer.
Right, yeah.
You got to do another digital flyer. You do a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Cambridge, I really like that flyer you did for my run for Pause. I raised $300+, so thank you for doing that flyer. And they really liked your work. And my friend Brandy Benson, who is a realtor in Atlanta, Georgia. He's coming on my show on Sunday at 2:00. She said thank you. She really liked that flyer as well. So you're kind of my unofficial digital flyer person because I don't have patience for graphics, and you do a really great job. Honestly, you do a great job, not just with my stuff, but your stuff for your TikTok lives as well.
Yeah, I was telling the kids the other day, I went to college for digital media, and that's one thing I'm really embracing about my social media is being able to dig into. I'm actually doing what I love to do, and digging into that and being able to use that in a productive way. So thank you.
What's one fun fact about Niki Whitehorse people might not know about you?
One fun fact. I am a bank manager.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Did not know that.
am. Yeah, I manage a team of research analysts.
Okay.
So yeah, during the day I am managing a bank.
Impressive.
I am running meetings, taking care of employees, and after work I am doing my social media thing. So one job after another.
By the way, they need to get a bank manager type wrestler in there. Remember the 90s? The IRS character?
Yes.
Or an Irish shyster? They need to bring back a new IRS or somebody that plays a bank manager character.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome.
How would you describe yourself as a bank manager?
As a bank manager, oh gosh, productive.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot here too. We obviously use debit and credit cards over here too, but a lot of places now are no longer taking money. Do you see cash currency shrinking going forward?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Think in baking, they're moving more towards like instant payments. Like I don't know if you ever heard of FedNow. That's a new thing in the United States. It's similar to Zelle, Cash App,
Or PayPal.
PayPal. Yep, same thing, same concept, but it's kind of scary in a little bit that they're moving away from cash money but more to digital money, and they want it quick. And let me tell you, from a fraud standpoint, that is nightmare for a bank. So
obviously you're seeing more fraud too here in Canada.
Yes.
I still think I do use credit card, I use debit card, but I still like to carry cash. I think cash should still exist going forward.
Yep. I like it. Yeah, it's rare these days when I actually have cash in my wallet.
I still like to carry it on me, but what do you love most about being a bank manager? What's the number one reason why you like doing it?
I just like bringing different departments together. Like if there's an issue, there's a problem, solving it. Being proactive and collaborative and just figuring out solutions. I just love bringing different departments together and figuring out solutions and to help us grow as a bank. It's all about growing as a bank.
Growing is a good thing. You don't want to go the opposite way.
Nope.
Like me.
Oh.
So, hey, Niki, are there any WWE fans in your bank?
Yeah, and they all know I'm a big WWE fan.
Really?
Yes,
do you get to once in a while dress like Braun Breaker at work?
Yeah, well, they've seen my belt. So they know
Yeah.
what's up. they know not to mess with me because I can suplex.
Yeah.
But it's helped me. It's helped me gain some confidence at work, my job, my occupation. They all know I'm a big fan. They support it, and then there's a couple that if they want to get on my good side, they'll talk wrestling with me. And
and it's sports entertainment. It's like a soap opera, as athletic soap opera, and it's just like I said. Even though I'm 54, I still like watching it. I don't get to see it as much as I used to, but I still follow up on it, and I'm glad to have you as a WWE insider, Niki. And in the 2 years you've been coming on my show, this is 6 times. I find that you've really improved confidence-wise being on air, and I think you're great. Yeah. So.
Thank you. That means a lot.
And just quickly, final thought on SummerSlam. Just quick thought.
Oh, even though Braun's not going to be there, it's okay because it's going to be a great show both nights, and I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Put your feet up on the couch and have a root beer float with some vanilla ice cream, mug root beer, a little plug there with a little whipped cream and a cherry on top, and nobody to bother you for those 2 days.
Exactly. That's the plan.
So, hey, Niki, for our audience that's watching the show on live stream or on audio, and they want to get in touch with you on social media, what's the best way of contacting you and following you on social media?
Yeah, just look up WWE Cosplay Girl. I think on Instagram, there's a dot in between that, so WWE.cosplay.girl. Right there, scrolling at the bottom, there's my YouTube and there's my TikTok. But if you basically just Google search me, WWE cosplay girl, I should come right up.
And when is your next TikTok live with the WWE?
That will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going live for SmackDown.
At what time, approximately, Eastern?
At a time, probably 6 p.m. Eastern is when it's coming on.
Okay.
But yeah, you can catch me every Friday night, every single PLE, so SummerSlam this weekend. Every Monday Night Raw, I am streaming. If I'm not the one hosting, it's one of my friends hosting. But if you go to my TikTok live, if you just go to my TikTok page during those times when it's airing, you'll see me.
Okay. Well, Niki, I want to say thank you so much for coming on again for the 6th time. And thank you for letting me do my Audible and the baseball interview I was going to air at the end. But sometimes you have to call quarterbacks, pitchers, you got to play changes. So thank you for being so understanding and so cool. And I'm proud to call you a friend. Besides not a 6-time guest, we're going to have to get a belt for you, a 6-time guest on Live with CDP. I'll have to get you another belt. But hey, I want to say thank you so much for coming on, giving us some time to talk WWE with us. We didn't always agree on all our predictions, but I think you're doing a great job, Niki. And I might try to tune into you tomorrow night as well. I do have another show tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to make a plug here before we wrap this up. I have another Live with CDP Sports Entertainment Talk Show Friday, July 31st at 3 p.m. with my special guest from California. She's a stand-up comedian, but she's also an artist as well, and she incorporates her artwork with her comedy in California. Her name is Jackie Sylvia. So hopefully maybe you'll be able to watch some of it later on.
Sounds good.
So, hey, it's the guests that make a great show, Niki, and keep up the great work you do with TikTok and being a WWE fan. And most importantly, you're a good person. And now if I do come to the States in the future, I need money, I'll come see you, Niki.
There you go.
The $1 million bank manager, Niki Whitehorse.
Right,
we got to bring back the $1 million belt too, by the way.
Yeah, we do. I love that belt.
Definitely. All right, Niki. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can have dinner. And I want to say thank you so much. Give me a little bit of time tonight, and I will send you the video, the audio, and a couple of reels and clips. No reels and clips of me stepping out for 4 minutes, but we'll. Hey, like I said, Niki, thank you so much, and I appreciate your friendship, your support, and I really enjoy talking WWE with you. And just keep smiling. We're gonna have Yes. Okay, Niki, thank you so much. You have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. And that belt will be mine soon in the background.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, Niki, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right, everyone, that concludes the WWE SummerSlam 2026 preview show with Niki Whitehorse, WWE insider for Live with CDP Sports Entertainment Talk Show, and WWE super fan as well. And I want to say thank you to everyone for watching this show live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram. And thank you to everyone on my audio platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Good Pods, and wherever podcasts are available. And I want to say thank you to Owen Boone from the Hamilton Cardinals for that interview I did with him two weeks ago down at Bernie Arbor Stadium in Hamilton. Owen was the first pitcher in the CBL or IBL to throw a no-hitter since 1977. He threw a no-hitter last year against the Kitchener Panthers. So thank you to Owen Boone, and thank you to Niki Whitehorse, and of course, thank you to the audience for watching this show on live stream or on my audio platforms as well. And again, SummerSlam 2026 is a 2-day event, folks. It is on Saturday, August 1st, and on Sunday, August 2nd as well. For more information about it, go to WWE.com, or follow and add Niki Whitehorse to your social media pages. Niki is well in tune with the WWE as well. She's on TikTok, she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube. Just go to Niki Whitehorse or Cosplay Girl, and Niki Whitehorse will be, I'm sure, I can't speak for Niki, she'll accept you. She is such a wonderful person, positive person, and an amazing guest, and I'm proud to call her friend. So, yeah, if you're looking for more information about the SummerSlam, go to WWE.com or follow Niki Whitehorse on her social media platforms, including her TikTok page, and she's also on Linktree as well. As we wrap up this show, guys, I have a busy week ahead of me, and we're going to focus one show at a time. My next Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show, brought to you by BarryCollin.com, is going to take place again on Friday, July 31st at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 on the West Coast, with special guest Jackie Sylvia. She is an artist, comedian out of the state of California. So we're going to talk a little bit about her artwork and a little bit of stand-up comedy as well. So Jackie Sylvia will be on tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 on the West Coast. And I do have shows coming up on Saturday with Carlene Lee. She is an author, and she's a mental wellness advocator, coming on Saturday at 11 o'clock. And on Sunday, I have Brandy Benson. She is a Atlanta, Georgia realtor, and she's also a cancer survivor and U.S. Army veteran as well. Sunday at 2 o'clock. And then Monday at 11 a.m., I have media personality Meredith Ontario coming on my show at 11 o'clock. So, yes, I am a one-man crew, and I have some amazing guests coming up. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone for watching and listening to the show, and of course to Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership. Speaking of Barry Cullen Chevrolet, as we wrap this up, it is truck months at Barry Cullen Chevrolet. 0% financing for 72 months. And it is also employee pricing month at Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership. More details at barrycullen.com. Or visit Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership at 905 Woodlawn Road West in the Guelph Auto Mall, and tell them that Chris Palme sent you as well. And if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, you can call them at 519-824-0210, or you can email them at info@barrycullen.com. And again, Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership has been family run and operated here in the city of Guelph since 1969. And as we wrap up the show, guys, if you're looking to adopt a cat, check out the New Hope Animal Rescue Group, 4990 Jones Baseline Road in Guelph, Ontario. Telephone number 519-836-9780, or visit their website, newhopeanimalrescueguelph.ca. Again, if you're looking to adopt a cat or foster a cat, please check out the New Hope Animal Rescue Group. Again, they're located at 4990 Jones Baseline Road in Guelph, Ontario. And for anybody that's interested in adopting or fostering a cat, you're best to call them ahead of time at 519-836-9780, and visit their website, newhopeanimalrescuegroup.ca. They have 3 wonderful cats down at Pet Value right now. They're down at Pet Value at the 1005 Paisley Road location. And right now, Rav and Wyatt are a bonded pair that must be adopted together. They're from New Hope Rescue Group in Guelph, and also Peanut right now. So come see Rav and Wyatt, who are a bonded pair, and also Peanut down there as well. And the New Hope Animal Rescue Group does a wonderful job in fostering and adopting these cats. And if you can make an online donation, you can do it through their website, newhopeanimalrescueguelph.ca. And again, you can call them up 519-836-9780. So if you're looking to adopt a cat, check out the New Hope Animal Rescue Group, or come down to the Pet Value Paisley Road location at 1005 Paisley Road. And Peanuts and Wyatt and Rav will be happy to see you as well. They're wonderful cats there as well. And also, I do some volunteer work, as everybody knows, with the Cambridge District Humane Society. And if you're looking to adopt a pet, a cat, a dog, or a bunny rabbit, check out the Cambridge District Humane Society, located at 1650 Dunbar Road in Cambridge, Ontario. Telephone number 519-623-7722, extension 0, or you can visit their website, CambridgeHumaneSociety.org. All the animals that are up for adoption, their profiles are on CambridgeHumaneSociety.org. Michelle and her staff do a wonderful job in looking after our homeless furry friends and ensuring they get adopted into good homes and good families as well. And they do a wonderful job there as well. And they are doing a barbecue fundraiser on Wednesday, August 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at theirs, which is located right across from the Cambridge District Humane Society. So the theirs right behind the Cambridge Center Mall will be doing a barbecue in support of the Cambridge District Humane Society. And they're also looking for towels, blankets, dog food, cat food, treats for the pets as well. And if you're able to help out and support a great cause, check out theirs at the Cambridge Center Mall this Wednesday, August 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as well. And I will be there to eat some hot dogs and have a drink and then walk some dogs that day as well. And they do a wonderful job there at the Cambridge District Humane Society. As we wrap up the show, guys, if you'd like a personalized video message from yours truly, go to cameo.com. Type in Chris Palme. I do happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy Hanukkah, happy divorce, anything within reason. Go to cameo.com, Chris Palme, and book your cameo today. I look forward to doing it. And also, if you really like my media work on my YouTube channel and my 3 talk shows, you'd like to support it, I am on paypal.com. Go to paypal.com. At Chris Palme if you'd like to support my YouTube channel and content as well. I appreciate any support from Cameo or from PayPal as well. And that is about it for tonight's show, guys. I want to say thank you to Niki Whitehorse for coming on the show as well. And as we wrap this show up, guys, Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show, again, is on audio version platforms such as iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify for podcasters, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Casts, Spotify, Castbox, LinkedIn, Pandora, Tuned In, YouTube Music, and Good Pods. And also, you guys, you can email me at live with CDP Sports Entertainment Talk Show at cpalme19@gmail.com. Any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback would be greatly appreciated. And finally, guys, you can follow me on Facebook, Threads, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere except Snapchat, Blue Sky Social at Live with CDP19 on Blue Sky Social. And also check out my YouTube channel. Go to Chris Palme, Live with CDP Talk Show. Subscribe, like, and share. I am at 914 subscribers. I just need 86 more YouTube subscribers to be monetized on YouTube. And I'm getting closer to 1 million views as well. So I have a lot of great content on YouTube, and also check out my YouTube Shorts video. And for those people that are already subscribed and watching my YouTube channel, thank you so much for subscribing, watching, and viewing and sharing my YouTube content, which I love doing. And we got some comments here before we wrap up. Let's see, we got a couple of bots on here. And then Shattered Hawk. Thank you, Shattered Hawk, for watching us on YouTube. I miss The Godfather. That was a great gimmick. Unfortunately, I don't think they would be able to do it in our politically correct society now, but that's somebody I would love to have on my show is The Godfather. One of my favorite characters. He played Papa Shango great. He played a number of characters, but to me, he'll always be remembered as The Godfather of the WWE. And finally, Shattered Hawk goes mini solos. We'll see what happens there. I would like to see many Nikis, but anyways, and that wraps up our show. I want to say thank you to Shattered Hawk, everybody, for watching this show. And again, I want to say thank you to Niki Whitehorse, now a 6-time Live with CDP champion guest on here. She's always smiling. She's one of the happiest people I know, which is good. I always want to make my guests smile and laugh. You never want to make them cry as well. And by the way, a shout out to indulgeicecream.ca. Today, I went to their Hespeler Road location at 10 Queen Street West in Hespeler, and on a hot summer day, what better than have ice cream? I ended up trying their bubble gum ice cream by Shaw's Ice Cream. So if you're in the Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Guelph area, check out the Indulge Ice Cream location. They're on Water Street and on Queen Street in Cambridge. They have a location in Simcoe, and they have a location in Waterloo now as well. So a shout out to indulgeicecream.ca and Cipriana's Pizzeria. If you like homemade pizza, homemade lasagna, homemade soup, go to ciprianaspizzeria.ca. Andrea and her staff will take care of you. And that is about it, guys. I have a busy weekend ahead of me, but I want to say thank you to Barry Cullen Chevrolet Dealership for being a part of this show. Thank you to Niki Whitehorse and to everyone for watching and listening to Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show. And again, as Billy Red Lions, as the late Billy Red Lions would say, don't you dare miss it. And what you're going to do, brothers, when CDP runs wild on you. Enjoy the 2-day SummerSlam, and we'll hopefully have Niki back before the end of the year and talk more pro wrestling with her as well. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, Friday, July 31st at 3 o'clock with stand-up comedian and artist Jackie Sylvia from the state of California. Good night, everybody.